Do. Do. Hello, anyone and everyone. I am the Mr. Ben. Welcome to the stream. Or to YouTube if you're watching it there. Thank you very much. Yes, here we are again with Disco Elysium. We have just, from the last stream, we had finished talking to a little lovely woman here about dice. And if she saw anything. Apparently she didn't because she was too busy making dice and having her headphones in, which is fine. It's cool. So we will make our way back out of here, I assume, and see what other things we can find, such as a couple of cans on a shelf. What do we got here? Postcard La Delta 51, price $1. What this? No. Ah, just a standard old postcard that we can probably sell. Sunlight's postcard is going to sepia tone, mid-time traffic passes, overhead the ghosts of skyscrapers disappearing in a vapor rising with the delta in which the district was built. The postcard is prepaid. Prepaid postcard. We got anything else? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, spooky. Creepy undertones. And overtones. Dear God. Okay. So yeah, that's this area. Apparently there was a what is going on? So much commotion. There was a curtain that opened up, wasn't there? That's around here somewhere. Oh right, this is oh yeah, we're back here, back into the gym. Oh, what's down here? Oh, shot put ball. Oh, that's good for as a bow for the elderly gentlemen with their little sport. We can give it to them. To sell something else would be a sin, but if I wouldn't sell it to him. I'd just give it to him.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard.
Maybe later. I don't need to do that right now. I don't need to hurt myself. Considering the chance is quite low. Oh, what's down here? Or is it just a door? Okay, no. It's just a door into the thing. Okay. Let's move back this way. Doesn't look like there's anything around here. Oh, okay. The crushing and the bashing is me running through the dilapidated building. Okay. I don't feel so scared now. But there's nothing. So let's walk back here. Oh yeah, looking for a password as well, weren't we? Alright.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
You're right. The rooms do look like they're connected. But
always has to be the skeleton of this man.
No,
It's dark and grimy here.
Yeah.
The echo is so...
What are you doing? Wait, really? You should investigate. See if someone's upstairs.
So how do we get upstairs? That's the thing. Or is that... was that the dice girl? Was that all that was? Maybe. We should... So we can't go in there. Oh, wait, no, hang on. We can, but there was... Oh, yeah, there was only the rifle thing in there, wasn't there? Oh, hang on. See if there's anything else. Don't think so.
A few bricks have fallen off.
Nah, okay. Alright, so let's interact with this thing. Oh, no, this thing. This is it. The generator.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge.
Keep that on.
One to the ice cream maker nearby.
Alright, well, let's unplug the black one.
Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr.
Why did you do that?
Black, it's not like the red because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. That one!
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing.
Alright, let's just plug it back in.
A machine hums along with the current, happy and contented.
Wonder, there has to be something. There has to be a reason for that. Ooh, insane mesh tank top. +1 drama. Let's see what we got. So where does... that would probably go under the shirt? +1 to conceptual and -1 to suggestion. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, now that's sexy, isn't it? That's sexy. Alright. So if we go up there, that takes us to dice person. Oh, we got some change here. Excellent. And nothing else. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oop. Shelf. 70 cents and a Nosafed. Yes, please. Alright. What happens if we... Let's just,
2 cables are plugged into the breaker.
Let's just unplug the black.
Why did you do that?
The color of immeasurable cosmos.
The lieutenant raises his brow.
Now I'll just leave, and we might be able to plug something in there, maybe. Not what I wanted. What's that? Oh yeah. Alright, whatever. What I might do then is, because I'm pretty sure. Excuse my lack of memory. I'm pretty sure up here is Dice Girl. So if that's the case, I'll head my way out of this building and over to... Oh no, well we made our way out of the building anyway. Oh, that's right, because the Dice Girl's up on the thing. Yeah, okay. That's alright. At least we can get there pretty quickly now. You don't have anything to say, really, do you? No. Alright. What if I talk to you?
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? I found you guys a new bull.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Now,
I know,
no
but
need
you know.
to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried
Yeah.
his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
I'm very sorry. This is the best I could find.
The best, huh? This isn't even a bull. But fine.
Yeah.
I guess you did attempt to right your hooliganism.
Thank you.
Consider it forgiven.
Renee, I found your guard booth. Actually, is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Yeah.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber.
And then tell him.
Breech loading. Revachol made. Good weapon. Accurate and reliable.
His moves are quick and precise as he first checks the weapon, then aims it at the sea. This man knows firearms intimately.
Yeah, kind of
This one's
guessed that.
inoperable. The bolt spring is missing.
Oh, okay.
The mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
Yeah,
As
that's
for
that
the
right.
rifle, I don't know what else to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
These BM-446s are an antique.
Okay.
No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Interesting. -1 for throwing the bull in the sea, but +1 to be because I replaced it. So now we're back to just a low 28%, as opposed to like probably like a low 17% or something. Renee, found a guard booth.
Yes, the Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you. I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
You must have seen something on the mind. Your booth looks right into the other.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night.
Oh.
Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Oh, so who was working your shift that night?
No one.
Oh.
The boss has been unmanned since last Monday.
Ah.
There's no other guard. It's just me.
Well, that sucks.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Really?
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Oh, so yeah. Mostly decorative?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-mannered...
Yes. That. Yeah, yeah, okay.
Created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Really? Everyone gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die, there is no middle ground. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to imply there's something wrong with that. I do it too. Everyone does it. It's an excellent side thing.
Yes. We conclude the topic of my guard booth now.
Okay.
Yes. Like I said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, so the Lost Bull is done. Cool. Ooh, there's so many things we still need to do. Let's... Oh, it's now even, because I knew about his job. So, see, this is why you talk to people before you decide to throw dice. Or bulls. Alright, let's give this a shot.
As
Hey!
the medals on
Good
his
start.
chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Let's look at the cross
A
first.
crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle. It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces.
Interesting.
Awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frizzle the First.
Aha. And the
A
sun?
small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below. The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frizzle the First during the Revolution.
Interesting. Yeah. Did you get them for...
For bravery.
That's what I was going to say. Bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I did this for raping women or killing babies.
My apologies. Just had to quickly blow my nose. You were also wondering if I get crack. Yeah. No, I really wasn't discussing. So did you? So did you? I don't know the reputation of anything. Don't even recognize the wall. Yeah.
Son, we should never forget our past. Lots of mistakes were made back then, but there were also lessons. Forgetting those times means the mistakes were for nothing. That all those people died for nothing.
Yeah. If you don't remember the past, they'll be doomed to repeat it.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation.
Yeah.
This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off the memory lane.
Let's do it. We've got the time. So what did you get the medals for?
Doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hiding the bushes and shat themselves.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
I'm now just picturing just a completely oblivious royal in just the most decadent garb, just walking through the battle line, just like, yes, hello, da da da, enjoying my little stroll. Anyway, what was that? Probably a sparrow. He saved what? He saved some mortar princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line. Yeah. Saved it. Listen, Renee, I might want to hear this. No. I want to hear it.
It was on the first months of the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Coron and were getting really ambitious. King Frisel thought he could end it all in one decisive strike. Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest. Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated.
Damn.
Shone from 5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asinine?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It was going to war for the pleasure of it, apparently. Yeah.
That isn't exactly camo.
No.
To keep the long and bloody story short, Drisson marched us against the partisans in Coron. And when I say march, I mean made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion.
That doesn't seem like a very good battle strategy, if I'm being
The
honest.
rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down. Just a flesh wound. But just as I turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
That would hurt. That would be painful. No, thank you.
Then his horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Damn. Yeah. What did
I
he
grabbed
Yeah.
my sidearm and shot the beast in the head.
Huh.
Then everything went black.
Yeah, probably because of the fact that you'd just been shot and had a horse just shatter your knee.
Capitaine Arnaud, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
Horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Jolas Tresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me.
Still alive?
The Dink had taken numerous flesh wounds and
Yeah.
lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
I'd give up. Can't imagine with how much. This never happened to Johnny Lawjaw. My jaw is tied. Johnny Lawjaw. Yeah. So I think that's yeah. Yeah. Living without a jaw, man.
He didn't. I hoisted the prick on my back and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up.
So what did he end up
Through some
doing?
miracle, we both survived.
Mm.
And the joyless freak convinced Frisel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit.
Well, that's respectful of him.
He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that.
Dude, come on.
13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
Yeah. Oh,
You sense he's
Fair.
downplaying it.
yeah.
He did a lot more than his duty.
Mm.
More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine. in his billowing breasts and untarnished self-worth.
Yeah, sounds like you're being modest, Rene.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue, his features motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not in that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen found him and Brison. 2 days later, that was.
You were not gonna die, were you?
And that even
Damn.
was crawling with a mangled half-dead
Yeah.
on his back. He still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Okay, don't mess with him.
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
I'm not impressed. All those heroics and where he is now. No, you got to play to win. Look after you first. This is a quite impressive. It's like melee made Russell. Great ones. Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you? Yeah.
Sorry, officer. You're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like Rene himself. Certainly not to me. How did you find the story to be?
Okay, yeah. This doesn't seem like a good moment to express an opinion. No, quite impressive. Yeah, I mean, you don't need the patriotism, but it's still quite impressive.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't end this out for anyone with a service record.
Sure.
Oh,
True.
No. You have to get shot repeatedly, and you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
Yeah.
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltroon. Duty is something you will never understand.
Thanks for the story, Renee.
There were many such stories in those days. Many such men too. True Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Oh yes, René, yes. Men were bigger, girls were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please bring those days back if you can.
Yes, let's make Revachol great again. Wait, what?
I'm not getting into this with you again. Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of
Oh, no.
impress this old soldier.
Maybe when that's not so. Yeah, nah. Thank you for your time. I can always come back to it later, right?
Totally
Yeah,
yes, no.
you know I can. Good. All right. So we gave you back your bull. What else are we gonna do? Gotta remember. We gotta go to the whirling rag thing. Actually, let's just go here real quick.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
Wait, what was that little thing that was over my head? Can I go back to it? Is it not? Aww. I was hoping to. Dang it. Oh, wait, there we go.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colours nearly meld together.
Okay, why am I thinking about this?
Do something important?
Yeah.
Something murder-related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery.
Fair.
This is a Caprice Canema, the Caprice Motor Corps follow-up to their highly successful workhorse, Caprice 40, and the answer to the Lum's racing breed, Ferv series. With its air-cooled, rear-mounted 12-cylinder compression ignition engine, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual gearbox, the Canema is able to reach 100 kilometers per hour in 13.5 seconds, and go on to a top speed of 180 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, won't it roll over in the first sharp corner?
The high center of balance is offset by a large battery bank mounted at the bottom of the cabin, feeding all the auxiliary systems and making the Canema effectively a mobile power.
Tech talk is really rubbing me the right way. No. Turn your attention to the motor carriage itself.
Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Canema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
Yeah, you might be impressed by this, but I just cargo room. That machine really puts the loco back on locomotion. Very cool. I don't like your machine is in it. Looks a bit impractical. A motor carriage. What a many. Yeah. Honestly, that is kind of me. Cool. It's the thing.
No point in stopping then.
I'd still like to take a closer look.
Go ahead.
Because you know, attention to detail. What's it? Yeah, what's a pack?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there. Man, that's got to be a major advancement over the KR18 GU engine on the old Caprice 40.
Mama's serving some serious macaroni. Why? It must be an advancement that can end on the older 40 model. Oh, he'd be impressed with that.
Yeah, you know it?
Just the basics. Cast iron block, swirl chamber injection, dual chains, drive and overhead camshafts, 2 valves per cylinder, hydraulic valve lash adjustment, you know, the stuff everyone knows.
Yes, that's right. I'm very impressed that you know these things.
Let's just go, let's go a fine machine.
Yes, an extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
I thought about switching to helium headlights.
Actually, I have a pair at home.
Oh.
Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If you ever get this case solved, maybe we can do it together. Well, it sounds like a hassle. I mean, you know, that's what friends do. Hey, and we're friends, we're pals, we're buddies, aren't we? Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim.
You want to help? Thank you for the offer. That might be fun. Let's do the case first, though, alright?
Of course, we shall.
He liked the idea.
Yeah, he would. Of course he would. Alright, let's move. I don't think there's anything
Inside,
new
you see a set of steering levers
with
a
this
radio
thing, but we'll see.
a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheat.
Pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist?
Alright, did you find more about the owner of the armored
Not
boots?
yet, but I was able to convince the database people to sell private sector information. They
Okay.
promised to get back to me by tomorrow morning.
Alright.
Do you have any other questions?
Please connect me to the 41st again.
Just a moment, officer.
10-4, come in, officer. Roger
No,
that.
nothing there.
10, over.
Pick up the radio again. Connect me to
Just a
Sylvie.
second. Sylvie Malak.
Yep,
Yeah.
cool.
Hello?
Yep, hi.
Oh, great.
Okay,
What
no,
else?
nothing.
You hear
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with? After
Thank you.
57?
in the cabin.
Bye. Didn't think there was anything. Just had to double check. So hang on. Wrong one. Let's get a look here. Sing karaoke. That ain't happening anytime soon. Who made the call report? Keep searching for the caller. Yet, don't know yet. Find, boost, and drink it. That's not happening anytime soon. Who put the clothes in the trash? Yeah, that might take a while. Track down the badge. Yeah. Find the way into Welling's secret passage. Oh, yep. Choice information, which I need to get the badge. Back in the day, victim tattoos, ask around, smoking on the balcony, visit apartment 20. Yep. After 9. Okay. Get anything, get the don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, gotta have to ask her about reality. You told Lena Morrill is missing. Is missing because of the broken water lock. She's still worried. Oh, yeah. That's the water lock thing. Open the apartment door, which I have. So I need to let Everett know so I can go back and see him now. Send the body to road testing. Don't want to do that yet. Want to check it out. And the doomed commercial area for the malignant entity. That's right. And I got to find a way into the chimney. Well, I'll quickly see Everett first while we're here. I do like that. I do like that music. Very good. Simple, but packs a punch. It's just that heartbeat sort of beat. Boom. Tasty. Now, let's go this way. Is it? Oh, no. Oh yeah, you and you. Alright. Hello, Mr. Everett. I come with news. News that you'll be liking to hear. Okay.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you've already sat on that chair.
Oh, thank you. What's in the container that's outside your office?
My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
Well, there's something special about it. It was attached to the Kvalson crane.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Yeah.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Alright, I'll do that. Open the door, you asked me. Can we discuss the murder now?
I'm
Please?
very glad to hear that, Harry.
Hey!
One
That's a
question.
lot of experience.
You didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you?
Now, why would you think that? Before we continue. So yeah, that's done. I want to know empathy, visual calculus, and perception. Empathy, visual calculus, and perception. Visual calculus. Empathy. Can't do that anymore. And perception, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright, well, we'll do perception then. Yeah. There we go. So that now... Yeah. Ice bear fridge. Okay, cool. So we can try that again. Excellent. Cool.
He's trying to figure out if you're lying.
The deal wasn't for me to go inside, so I didn't. I did go inside. Was that the other flavor?
You're right, Harry. You only had to unlock the door.
See?
Which you did. So we're all good here.
He was testing you.
Yep.
And you succeeded.
And I didn't touch anything. Well, I did touch things, but I didn't take anything, so it doesn't look like I was even in there. So,
now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure
keep
out
that
who's
sort of
killed
information
who
to
and
myself.
why. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry, this is going to be good.
Okay, you said the lynching and the strike are related. How?
By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flatcaps.
What do you mean?
Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries.
You mean our victim?
A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire.
Yeah, right, okay.
He performs a motion as if spraying bullets from a machine gun.
I don't know if you gave the order to hang the guy, but I reckon you know exactly who's done it.
I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Sara Maritza, you name it, they've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company, Harry. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephant.
Go on. I mean, hold on, you have a village elephant? No, but go on. I'm assuming like village idiot.
Now,
Yeah.
I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container.
They move, yeah. They move the container?
Yes, I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. They lift my office with that big crane.
Oh,
It's
okay.
actually very fun. You should try it. But enough about me and my fun container.
Do you ever actually
Killers
leave the
company
container then?
hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types.
Okay.
One of
So where
them
are the
was
other 2?
downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator couldn't control
Hey,
him.
Gorilla. There you go,
That's
man.
your boy, the one who likes hanging out and trees.
What's going on so far? So not too much. So so just in this last in the 36 minutes that I've been streaming, I sort of just did a bit quick wander around. Talked to the 2 elderly gentlemen playing the Boule game. Found a steel ball, a metal ball to give them in that old dilapidated gym. So I gave him that. So got him talking about the past, the history, the war, the battle that he was a part of, all that. And then came up here and I'm now talking to Everett, and that's pretty much what's been going on. Just a lot of talking, a lot of conversation, a lot of information coming around. Some of it kind of useful, I guess. A lot of it is just backstory, which is still good. But yeah, now we're kind of getting into brass tacks a little bit, with knowing who it was that actually got the old hanger. So it turns out, looks like it's a bit of a violent, or a bit of an aggressive security mercenary kind of person.
By
Security.
negotiator, you mean Joyce?
Harry,
Yeah.
what you need to realize is, we dock workers are not pushovers.
Shoot, man, I take some backstory in this game. Yeah, it's quite a bit of books you can read in the bookstore too. I assume there is, and that in itself would be at least a stream or 2, just reading all of the books that are in this game. You maybe not have time for that.
We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, we push to kill.
See, that to me sounds like motive. Don't know about you, but that sounds like motive to me. Who exactly did the pushing?
There's a militant wing inside the Union. A group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor, but peacekeeping in the neighborhood. Making sure everything runs smoothly.
Interesting. I don't suppose you have anything to do with that, do you, Mr. Clare? Might have just started skimming the last half of my plate. Yeah, so there you go.
That sounds a bit like organized crime.
Yeah, doesn't it?
They're like you guys. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen. And if they already have, well, punishment must follow.
Again, that sounds like organized crime.
Mm-hmm.
So these idealists killed our victim?
One day Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land."
Interesting.
He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation.
Right, okay. Just spilling the beans, aren't we?
We might arrest them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them.
Okay. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? You mentioned a lawyer girl. Tell me about the title. Good. Okay. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company?
How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. That's their MO. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over the workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry.
Okay. I mean, that's reasonable.
These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates.
So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor?
You said it. Hell, one of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes.
The name of the company is Chrono this time. It might have been Sediment before.
Of course. You're always one step ahead of me, Harry. I'm no genius. I'm in
Don't.
this position because people like me.
Don't sucker up to me. You mentioned a lawyer girl.
Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal.
Interesting. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew.
Oh, they are simply fine young men. All 7 of them.
7.
Exemplary union members. Always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement. Core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself.
Okay.
Not his initiative.
Or just egotism.
Interesting. Who's second in command?
They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Whatever happened, I'm sure they only had the best interests of Martinez and Revachol in mind.
They still killed a dude.
Work with them. Hell,
It's still
interview
murder.
them, but don't fight them. They really are just like you. Men who like beer, women, and some order on the streets.
You can do that without killing people. Where can I find
You
them?
know what, Harry? I got a feeling they're gonna show up in full force tomorrow.
Oh,
The
good.
lieutenant marks something in his notebook.
In the future, I could use your backing. Can you ask the Hardy Boys to cooperate?
But of course,
Yeah.
it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk.
Okay.
When you meet this Titus, tell
Yeah.
him about this. See what he has to say.
They're Americans. Cut them some slack.
Also, Harry, here's 5 real.
Wait, why are you giving it to me?
I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real.
Or are they Russian? Wait, I mean, from my understanding, they're from Revachol. Who's to say it's from Earth at all? Maybe it's just a alternate reality. I mean, this is as far as I'm aware, there's no such place as Revachol on our planet, on our Earth. So maybe it's a different Earth. I don't know. They're their own people. Well, I've already taken money from Joyce, so I should probably take it from you as well, just so that I'm double. I'm taking everything from everyone. Better point. That makes more sense. Yeah.
The lieutenant watches you pocket the banknote. He looks a little puzzled.
Good boy. A real team player. Now, do you have any more questions?
Good talk. Let's conclude
Was
for now.
it a good talk? I'm not sure we made much headway here. I was hoping we'd bust the case wide open. Heck, I even wanted to tell you what I really want to achieve with the strike. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez. And of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. But it's like I can't completely trust you. Yet.
Why?
Yes, Harry. It's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't.
A man of the left. So you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats.
Yeah, you're right not to trust me. I take care of me. I'm a hustler. I grind. I'm a money engineer. What's that supposed to mean? I'm more left than you are. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. That.
What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? I think it's lonely and cold.
Enough with the blackmail. I get it.
For you.
And what would this entail?
Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper, and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta.
Kim, what do you think?
Depends. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful.
But he thinks it's your call.
As I said, it weighs on me heavily. But once we get really talking, well, I'm going to hand you the keys to Martinez, and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing.
He's saying as little as possible, as vaguely as he can, deliberately omitting things.
Because I swear, as soon as, like, when I help him, and I help him enough, he'll be using that against me. For when I actually want to, you know, once the case is like been solved or something like that, and we're doing, you know, we're making arrests and all that sort of stuff. He's gonna be, it's gonna be like using, he's gonna be using shit against me. He's gonna be blackmailing me.
I'm glad you asked,
can
Harry.
feel it.
The Union is going to build a modern youth centre in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're gonna get those teenagers off drugs.
You can also
and on
help.
roller skates.
Help. Yeah.
There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it.
I'm thinking of doing
Most
that.
people have
Just
already
doing the
signed.
bare, like I am
I
thinking
just
of just
need
doing the
2
bare
more
minimum of
signatures to
helping
get this
in
mission
order
off
to
the
get the
ground, Harry.
information I need. Then we'll straight on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed it. I just need 2 more signatures to get it. So where is this place exactly?
On the coast, Harry, across the canal. There's a cul-de-sac there, a little village they're calling it. A gloomy place. You'll find it. I trust your detective skills, Harry.
And what will happen to the current occupants?
They are just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, and then they'll be living like kings. Right next to a fancy new youth centre, designed by the best architects from Stella Marie.
Well, hang on a minute. So they're going to be living next to this new youth centre, but their current living arrangements will still stay the same, or end up being worse because of the construction that's occurred. You see, I can read between the lines, my man. You're not fooling this guy.
Absolutely sure the tenants won't be thrown out in the street.
See? It's almost like gentrification. Are you sure? Yeah, 100% sure no one's going to end up playing this.
Harry, these people, Martinez is the most important thing in my life. I would never let anything bad happen to them. We're going to build a youth centre there. The value of their properties goes up, and kids have a place to play in. I'm looking out for these people, not pulling the rug from under them, Harry. I'm looking out for all of Martinez, not just the harbour.
If I happen to be there, I can ask them.
You bring joy to my heart, Harry. Such a pleasure to be working with you. Here, you need to get signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
Okay.
The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there is some trouble with the waterlock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning.
Yes, I have heard that too.
Once you have the signatures, mail this to 13022 La Rocca in La Delta.
Okay.
Then we can talk about your gun.
Can we go a few
Most
details?
certainly,
Ah,
Harry.
okay, nothing.
By all
Okay.
means, Harry. What
Alright.
see you soon, Debardeur.
Alright. Okay. Got the 2 signatures from Everett, but that won't be done till Wednesday. Alright. I still need a map. Anyway. So that was Everett. Nothing. So I'm thinking maybe we talk to the union guys at the bar cafe thing. Interact. Oh yeah, I've interacted with that already. It's this I want to interact with.
You take the legal documents out of the envelope.
Oh, here we go.
A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum.
Let's try to. Ooh. This is a white check. Maybe try it. Cool. Trying to find a loophole in the deal.
There is
Yeah.
no loophole. The
Aw.
simple truth is the current residents are going to lose their street access. And for the next 12 to
40 months.
Their lives will be dominated by constant construction noise right next door.
Wait, what are the ramifications of this?
Once the construction starts, it'll probably take a few months, a year maybe, for even the most stubborn occupants to get tired of living like this. After that, they'll sell their property for cheap and move out.
Can we do something about it?
I should have seen it.
Yeah.
Evrard probably has eyes on us, but we could try to get other people to sign this instead of those listed. Or you could forge their signatures yourself. By the time he finds out, we'll already be gone.
True.
However, we'll need access to the coast before we do anything.
True.
Evrard won't believe you got villager signatures if you can't even get to the village.
Yeah, it's true.
You can try forgery as soon as we can cross the waterlock.
Let's look at the zoning plan.
The youth center cuts into the ocean like the bow of some great modern ship.
Of course.
Apparently, it's going to cover most, if not all, of the street and the square between the existing houses. It's 3 stories tall.
Jesus. So it's almost taking up the entire
It's going
place.
to be awfully close to the already existing buildings, almost wall to wall,
Yeah.
practically integrating them into the youth center. This is either
Son of
an
a bitch.
ominous or cool architectural choice. Hard to say. My money is on cool. Looks like a cubic pyrite.
Of course you'd say that. Let's put them back in there. Yeah, alright. Get 2 signatures. Well, where you feel safe enough to sleep. Yeah. Okay. Alright. So that was Everard again. Hang on. How do I... Oh, we can't go that way. Alright. Oh, wait. Down here. Also you.
You're back before the cargo.
Here we go.
Its draw has not lessened since you were last here. If anything, it seems to have grown slightly.
That, I mean, it's a wide check, so I can retry it, but been in the world for 2 days, money is all about trust. Ooh. Maybe do that later. Maybe try it later when I've got a little bit more of a chance. Wait. There is only one way, isn't there? Yeah, okay. Not important at all, but it's pretty funny. Yeah. I still want to be able to actually get inside it. Let's hang on. There's a photograph in here,
This is
isn't
the
there?
night watchman's booth.
Yeah, let's search around.
Nothing incriminating
Let-
catches
all right,
your
let's
eye.
take the
It's
picture.
a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man, Rene, is dressed in a Royal Carabinier uniform.
Oh shit, that was Renee.
The girl is young
Oh,
and very pretty.
whoops.
She is smiling playfully at the camera.
I forgot that's Renee's spot.
Why did you take that picture?
I don't know why. I don't know. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence. Yeah.
Fine, but let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
Oh, that was bad. That was stupid of me. Whoops. Yeah. Summer of '91. So 60 years ago. Oh, can I? Oh yeah, that was yeah. Okay. So that's. So we went that. Okay, so that's where we came from, and then if we go this way, what happens? Oh no, that was where we were. God damn. And so then, oh yeah, no, right, that's just okay. That doesn't actually have a pathway there at all. Okay. Bear with me. Just backtracking the backtracking.
The already familiar cold touch of plastic welcomes you as you pick up.
I would always switch out clothes to increase chances on white rolls when I could. Kind of tedious since the game doesn't have a good search function though. Yeah, that's a good point. The problem is I don't have... Let's have a look what I've... Yeah. I mean, it was still a very, very low roll anyway. So it was, I mean, even with a +1 or something like that, it's probably going to be like an extra 10% or something. But, yeah, I mean, for other white check rolls, I might remember that.
Stand steady as ever. The drawer.
Okay. Cool. Let's head out. I wonder if anyone else has any idea about the tattoos. Or who else I can ask about them. Okay. Are you still willing to talk to me? Now that I've done their dirty work? No, okay, whatever. Let's go over here. 'Cause I haven't talked to you for a while.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam.
Yeah, that right, okay. No, it doesn't look as much at all. Yeah. No. Same shit, different toilet. Yes, you.
The woman's still.
Nah, cool. Oh yeah, you're just standing there? Okay. Alright, back to the whirl. Whirling in rags. I will remember that eventually, I like to think. Maybe. Maybe. Can I check you guys out yet again? Probably not.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers.
That's the visual calculus one. Okay. I might do that one next then. But for now, let's talk to those union guys. Considering it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon in game. Oh yeah, I also need to give Gart the money. About my bill for tonight.
You're already set for the night.
Oh, okay.
The door is unlocked.
Cool. Well, then I have money for tomorrow night. And excellent. All right. Well, goodbye. You got anything new for me?
Hello, dear. There you are again.
So your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
So, like, he studies animals that are in the dark web? That was bad. That was bad.
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts.
Oh, okay.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
Yeah, I can imagine.
I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
The currencies are really into fake currencies. Oh god. No, they're not fake, just digital.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so exceedingly rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
Universities these days are just interested in supporting research that is profitable. Of course. It's the commodification of scientific research. Just to add into the commodification of everything today. Capitalism, your best friend.
The quality of research at Revacholian universities has been on the decline, but you doubt there was ever a time when cryptozoology was embraced by the academic elite.
Maybe you convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids. Okay, let's see how that goes.
You're an enthusiastic idiot.
Still an idiot. I want to know everything about cryptids, living cryptids, extinct cryptids, marine cryptids, land cryptids. Bring it on!
Time for Cryptozoology 101.
No.
Let's get back to work, shall we?
Locked, but if I put some more stuff into suggestion, it comes out. Okay. Tell me more about moral, looks, character, your relationship.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
Okay, well, what does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
Okay. Let's try again. If I were trying to, if I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame.
Okay.
And he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
Oh, okay.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him. Even if he's not out in the reeds, you know, just in case.
Okay. How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
That's nice.
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary.
That's all right.
I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
Hey, the milestones that are like just that are prime numbers, they're the good ones because prime numbers. So next year, so your 17th anniversary is going to be amazing. How did the two of you meet?
By a dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he just divorced. We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She's skipping over some important parts.
Yeah.
Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Potentially.
I hope
Thank you very
I've
much.
been useful.
You have. Thank you. They're still there? Yeah. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, how coincidental. How coincidental indeed. What's going on, Chef?
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind that door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself.
Well, you know something.
Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay. I want to get through it though.
You see a heavy steel door.
Yeah, alright. Nothing I can do about that yet. Actually, let's get rid of the flashlight. Don't need that no more. Leisure of failure and hatred. Let's not. Yeah, let's just. I don't really need that right now. I'll keep the bag, but I don't need the pry bar or the cutters right now. Miss Gardner?
Let me handle this.
Oh, okay. Well, what's the ledger from? I never got that. The ledger is from the bin. So you know the bin where you like next to the body where Kuno is and everything like that. The if you open that up, inside there is the ledger. Apparently, I think I had to do a successful dice roll to find it, and obtain it. But yeah, that's where I got it from. And it basically has, well, I mean, it's a ledger, so you're able to write stuff down, keep notes, when like doing the autopsies and all that sort of stuff. But it also gives you some information as to like a little bit of history as to who you are. Doesn't give you the name or anything like that. Looks like Everett gives you that, Mr. Harry Dubois. But yeah, it's just a little extra bit of historical backstory, I guess. It's cool. Yeah, okay.
Officer Discotheque? Still wondering if we listen to disco? We don't, by the way. We don't listen to disco anymore.
That's fun.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
Oh, wait, hang on a minute. You're the gardener.
No, I am not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy. You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk
Not
to
so
him.
innocent now,
Let's
are we?
know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming.
Okay.
Nothing official.
Alright.
The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Okay.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority.
Ooh.
We will make an arrest. if we
Ooh, Kim. Going hard.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her. Could this be the Miss Beaufort that easily
Ah, yes. Are you Elizabeth, Miss Beaufort?
I suggest not wasting time on trivial pleasantries and focusing on why you are actually here. Titus Hardy.
So that's a yes.
Even though she has excellent control over herself, something moved behind her eyes, in the way she stands, in her face.
Easy. Leo told me about you. He likes to talk a lot.
You are not here to chat up the legal counsel. You are here to question these men.
Okay. Well, why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Enforcing violence? I'm trying to get rid of it.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers. We've talked to Eva Claire. We know who these men are. The union's militant wing.
Yeah.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization
two of us.
Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Don't think so.
Fuck yeah.
I was like, is he actually going to say it? Yeah, there it is.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
The privatization of unlawful is cool and funny. Maybe you're just not sorry. I don't know where you heard that, but it's wrong. The Elysium's principle is strongly. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armor uprising. What are the union's plans? I don't like any of those answers, to be honest. Let's just ask him. What's your role in all
Like
this?
I already told you,
Yeah.
I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
No, just memory. What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer.
Oh, okay.
Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Okay, so be straight with me. What kind of this?
She looks as if pondering whether to answer or not, but then shakes her head.
At least I got wondering.
Melodic dance music. You wouldn't get it.
Hold on, of course I would get it. It's a progressive soundscape mixing nomadic rhythms with pop melodies. Yeah.
Okay, you have a dictionary. That doesn't mean you get it.
You're right. I don't know anything about anything. What is anhedonia? Okay, let's put on a new record.
Let's.
What are you going to do to me?
What are we going to do to you?
Yeah.
The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Yeah, but I mean, having said that, I'm here because of a body that's out there that's tied to the guys that I'm about to talk to. So, you're a labor organization with criminal undertones.
Goddamn right it is.
Shut up, Titus. I'll get to you in a
If
minute.
anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Yeah, agree to disagree. Just talk to Titus then. You see hawthorn bushes outside.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Oh, that's low. It's not time yet. That's why. That's why. Okay. Revert you guys. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards, of course. Alright, Titus.
This is where you say your bit.
Well, aren't we getting off a bit aggressively? You didn't tell me if I know what they know about the hanging Martinez. Yes. Yes. Okay.
Detective.
Oh boy. He's leaving it to That's first we need to talk about your attitude. Yeah, we need to talk about your attitude. We need to talk about the hangman out back. Don't say anything yet. Let's let him say something.
Hey, dipshit. You hard of hearing or something? The boss man's talking to you.
Do not let their squeals disturb your serenity. These are but simple peasants, sire.
Okay. We need to talk about the hangman out back.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that won't.
You sure took your time, huh? Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there. You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
Well, when it's, again, when it's a hanged body, it's my job.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Alright.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting from the right. Boot size 44. Blonde man in his 30s. Overbearingly masculine. Sitting on his right. Standard working boots. Size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room. Probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table. Hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s.
Interesting.
He spent his youth in Villa Labos,
oh, okay.
a housing project in the Jamrock quarter. There were incarcerations. Hard to say what else. The ink is fading.
Somehow I know that.
And then,
good to know.
Standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46. The big dick. Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars. A little under 40.
Okay.
The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy,
Captain of the Rowing Club. Okay.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it.
Oh.
It's not important.
Okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
Okay, and the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing.
Oh, okay. Good.
In the middle,
Collingwood supporter.
And wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He, alone, is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220.
Yeah.
In conclusion, these 7 other actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them's missing?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
Yeah.
The fuck is with you, fella?
The hangman, hangman in the background. Did you do it? I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where is the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us, and we're all here.
Hmm.
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might
Of course.
it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Potentially.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here.
Okay.
Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this.
Mm-hmm.
This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
What do you... again, what were you going to do to us, Elizabeth? This. This is what you were going to do to us. See? Like... don't bullshit me.
Good. We are all watching each
Can't bullshit me.
Officer, your question.
Yeah.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory.
Yep.
We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
So might as well just ask him. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Well, he is the whole reason we're here.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
We have spoken to the head of the union.
Evrard?
Yes,
And
him.
what did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang?
No, but that seems to be what you're saying.
Because we did. All of us together.
Oh.
I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened so that you don't waste any more of your time.
All 7 together.
Yeah.
They're diluting responsibility.
Yeah.
It's an anti-arrest tactic.
Who called the shots that night? Yeah.
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy boy without arresting all Hardy boys.
No wonder why Everett wanted to get you your law degree, so that you could then protect all this sort of shit that happens without him having to know anything about it. It's mafia. It's straight up mafia. It's organized crime.
Do you think you could do that?
This is.
Do you think you could arrest them all?
Oh wow, this is a proper detective noir game. Holy crap, it's amazing.
A trick question. Don't let her lead the conversation.
No, I don't have to. One of them was more complicit than the others.
That's for the courts in Les Jardins to decide, not for the officer making an arrest, which we all know you won't be. What you can do right now is go back to your station and write a report.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
Mm-hmm. When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
I know, Lizzie. Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known the victim?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Can miss so many things really easily in this game, right? Like, you've really got to pay attention. I'm very tempted to just get a notebook and start writing things down. Shit, you need to know this stuff.
Yeah! Who do you think we are?
Quiet. He came around about 3 weeks ago when that Pines cow first sailed into town. Happy?
Okay.
By the Pines cow, you mean Joyce Messier, the representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow they sent in to fuck us over. But you know what?
What?
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus. Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Okay. Well, we know how we killed him, but why? Why did you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out alive in my town.
So he's a mercenary, that's it?
And he stepped out alive.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Cohoy and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
I can't prove it. But I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
Hold on, how do you even know he was in Special Forces? Right, but did he actually do wrong? Yeah.
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one.
Okay.
Harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
And so then you decided to take the law into your own hands and kill him without actually, you know, following proper justice.
From rape
Judicial
to
procedure.
harassment to threats of violence. Why the strange de-escalation?
Oh, yeah.
He regrets mentioning it. Hopes you didn't notice.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates, if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over. And that was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night. Drinking, grabbing girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming. Show me your cunt! Why don't you show me your cunt? Then, he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down.
It was just the same girl, yeah.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
That's good.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
There's something odd here. Seems like they don't want to talk about that rape Titus mentioned.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
This is a serious allegation. Make them talk about it.
But who did he? Yeah, this is serious allegation, and if the person's still around, we need to get their story.
No. You're not getting the name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you clowns.
There's nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Okay. How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Wasn't that obvious, Copper?
Just making sure I haven't missed anything.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
The autopsy did not reveal anything too conflicting this far. You just have to wing it.
We need more. Did you muffle him? We haven't any reports of
Titus,
screams.
You don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Make them a bit more uncomfortable first. Then see if it all adds up.
Okay. How did you manage that?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining.
Shit.
No, he hasn't.
Okay.
Not yet.
When did this overpowering
Aren't
happen?
you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar. It happened right here.
Yeah. Okay. He might be lying. Yeah. Okay, whereas this is about as high as it's going to get, and hopefully we've got...
Titus is solid as a rock. And so are a few others. But
First, tell me who's solid.
Elaine.
Okay.
Looks like he might be Titus's right-hand man. The least antsy of the bunch.
Yep.
Definitely not his first time being questioned by the police.
Alright.
This little rat-faced fellow is solid, too. Always fidgety, yes. But no change there.
I was going to say, you can be physically fidgety, but not mentally fidgety. Yeah.
Him neither. Mostly keeps to his tomato juice, or whatever he's got there.
Okay, so who's cracking? Okay. Cool. Hey you having trouble breathing over there?
No.
Yeah, if you got
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
I'm assuming this is just, yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, right.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Yep. There's something you're not telling
And
me.
fuck you too, copper. Picking on Angus like this. We're done with this schoolyard shit. And just so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
So why was he gasping for
This
air?
one's a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Yeah. Alright, I have other questions about that.
Like what, copper?
Got no
How many
remorse?
people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Chaise électrique is the method of capital punishment in Revachol under the coalition. During the suzerain's reign, it used to be the firing squad.
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Yeah, what's that? Yes, but these are all bad people, criminals, scum of the earth. Look, I'm just doing my job, that's all. What we do is different, we enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone who I sent behind. Not funny, but the wrong thing to say right now. We enforce the law, you just kill people like it's nothing.
But you see, a lawman, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agree that this man had to die.
Every single one of you, every single Martinesian agreed, is it? Or was it just you seven? Right? Are you actually talking for everyone, or are you just talking for you and your group? Again, gotta... don't bullshit me. So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here
Prove
is
your authority,
done.
Thomas Hardy. Yeah.
Leave Martinez. Go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around. Thanks. Some things don't add up here, Titus.
Yeah.
I've done this job for long enough to know that people don't just confess
No.
to third-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
I told you already. I spoke to Everett and he said you cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy. Now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Very mature, guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. The fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word.
Just wanted to hear it.
Let me state this very clearly, capo.
Yeah.
Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
Well, if you're the Hardy Boys, then you must. Then you're giving. Then am I giving you a raging clue right now?
But having everyone back you up like that did seem to have some.
Also, terrible joke. You're taking arm to Bentas here, but having everyone back you up like that doesn't have some effect. Yeah, it did. Still pretty low. Ever asked to cooperate? Discuss. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna take off now. Alright. Yeah, talk to and social and Hardy Boys eyes. I will do that when there's a higher chance of me succeeding in that role. For now, where else do I have to? Oh, wrong one. Signatures, yeah. Well, maybe talk to Joyce, get some more of that reality lowdown. See if I can come up with anything. I still gotta figure out. There's gotta be a way. I'm clearly missing something in the bookstore. I gotta figure out what that is. I'll talk to Joyce and go to the bookstore as well. Was it 5:30 game time? Okay. Whoa, what was that? The book appears to be erotica, but without actual erotica. What part of the bookstore? So I've gone into the back end. I've been talking to the book lady, bookstore clerk lady, and I have gone into this section to find the source of the curse or whatever it is that she's talking about. There was some voices coming up from the chimney thing. I talked to them. They've opened up a curtain somewhere that I can't seem to find to get them to so that I can talk to them and establish what, you know, what's going on between the two. Well, maybe I should just talk to her. Maybe that's the...
You broke down the back door?
Yeah.
Why? I gave you the key.
You did too, didn't you? I'm not sure. I don't know what I was thinking. No.
Find the solution quickly. The wards are broken. The passage has been opened.
That's true.
Tell me, what's back there?
Okay, that's all I can say for now, and I'll keep making my way through. You gave me a key, and I still decided to bash the door down. I'm very clever.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay, bye. So yeah, this part of the bookstore. So yeah, I may have accidentally broken that without realizing I had the key. My bad. Again, memory shot like the alcoholic I'm playing. And then from here, this is where I got the boule as well. Or it was actually a shot put ball, but you know, it can work as a boule. Oh, Kim, you got something to say?
It's dark.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And yes, you might even call it.
That makes so much sense. Okay, yeah, you're right. Wait, what more do you want?
It's dark.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
And the flashlight works a lot better.
Yes, right? yes. Okay. It's in a hallway somewhere. I remember I missed it too. Okay, so I don't feel too bad for missing it if other people have done so as well. So yeah, so it's got to be around here. It has to be around here somewhere. I just don't know where. Like I said, unless it's that girl who makes all those dice, but then we never mentioned anything. There was never an option to talk about the any curses or anything. So yeah, I've seen those, seen all that. My game glitched and I couldn't see shit for like 30 minutes before I realized I needed to restart the game, which didn't. Oh wow, yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, when it's the game's fault that you can't see it and you think you're missing something. Like, oh boy. That would be very annoying. Hopefully this isn't happening here as well. look like there's anything. Let's quickly see if... The
bear's eyes are still glowing red. It's guarding over the freezing corpse hidden inside
still
its
low.
belly.
Establish probable. I've already established probable cause. Plus it a stop wasting time. You're smart. Yeah. Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
That perception, yeah, this perception check is super important. It's sad that it's so low though. I have to wait till it's, it sucks. How much more perception can I give? Okay, I can give a little bit more. Hopefully I can try. I'll try again. Okay. Give it another shot. Oh, we got it!
And your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand.
Let's go! Yeah, let's do it! Woo! It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery, fresh. First, you think then under the palm of your hand. What is this?
His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features.
It's all fun and games for that 95%. Oh, I know. I had one that was, I don't think it was quite 95%. I think it was like in the high 80s or something like that, and failed. And I'm like, ugh. But then, other way, you flip it. Like I've done ones that are like maybe 10%, 10-15%, maybe even less, and I've managed to get a successful roll on them. Like it hasn't maybe once or twice, but yeah, that's the thing of really that's the wonders of probability. It's 95% chance, but there's still the 5% chance of fail, and you just happen to get that 5% fail. You just had to be part of that 5%. So, well done to you. And then yeah, same thing. There's a 80 to 90% chance of failure, and yet you managed to be in the 10% that succeeds. Probability, so much fun. Just because it's highly likely doesn't mean it's an inevitability. Yeah. Nothing's impossible, just improbable. His face, his cheeks, his okay. Let's go. Let's have a look at everything.
They are swollen shut. You need to really push to get in.
Well, let's start pushing.
Only the little one fits. The flesh changes shape as you bore in, searching for something in the cartilage.
Yeah.
The thing you're looking for, it's not there. Crawl out, spider.
Okay, we'll put him in the mouth then. Oh, wait for the animation to actually do it.
The cavity is cold and moist.
A
ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth, lolling around like a scalp.
Play with it. This feels right. Oh god.
The tongue moves freely in the cavity. The mucus of the mouth is slippery, delicate to touch. From the soft meat, teeth are budding. Hard pearls of bone in the gums and in the back of the mouth.
Yes.
Can you feel it? You're so close. Rip his jaws open now. Look in.
Open your eyes and look.
A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing.
Yummy.
Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate.
Yeah.
You see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius.
That is small.
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Abrasion collar.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat from the wound.
This is Ooh, this is tasty. Put your finger into the wound that's trickling black liquid out. Ah, yeah. Anyone up for lunch?
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up. Tissue damage. Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem.
Oh, okay. Brainstem.
Yes, that's what this part is called.
So,
Basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex.
What entered there then?
This man will never sleep again. Never wake. Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous.
Well, yeah, I mean decomposition,
structures are
decomposition, yeah.
too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. This is what he used to regulate his emotions with.
There's a cavity cut right between the hemispheres.
The lieutenant answers with the sound of his pen on paper. Your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't wide enough for the rest of your hand to follow.
Looks like, well then, reel in, yeah.
Reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex
in through the mouth, by the way.
Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper until you feel it on the tip of your finger.
What? A bullet hole?
Sharp, serrated material.
Oh.
The edges cut right into your skin.
Ooh, okay. Okay, now this is what we're talking about. It's a 95, like that, the 92%. I hope we haven't just jinxed this. I really hope we haven't just jinxed this. Oh boy, here we go. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're okay. We're fine. Ooh.
You pick the object between your index and middle finger. It feels sharp, like metal. With your face twisting from pain and concentration.
I think even the game was like, no, you gotta have to succeed this one. Slowly pull your fingers out.
The inside
My fingers out.
of the head feels cold and smooth, like a glove. Sweat dripping down your brow. Careful not to lose the prize between your fingers.
Carefully now, careful.
Your hand emerges from the mouth, covered in blood up to the wrist. Between your fingers, a small flower, a blossom made of lead.
Well, shit. That changes things significantly. What the hell? Oh, it is a bullet. Yeah. So they must have. Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
The bullet falls in the bag, leaving a smattering.
I thought it was like an actual, like a metal flower, like it had actually been arranged into a flower.
A non-caliber rifle, some kind of brittle alloy, fractured on impact.
Keep it, Lieutenant, as a gift, simply because you'll probably take care of it better than I will.
No, you deserve it.
Oh, okay.
We can log it later.
I got to get to bed on that night, 11 p.m. and I work at 6. Hey, all good, man. All good. You know, I get it. So, you know, have a good night's sleep, man. Hope, you know, if you're able to, there'll be, you know, the rest of this will be, you know, flown up on my YouTube page. So, peace, my dude. Have a good rest of your stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, yeah, if you're able to watch more, go to my YouTube channel. Or just come back later when they're on Twitch or whatever. But, yeah, have a good night, man. Enjoy your rest.
We need to add an item to the.
It's up to YouTube today. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Oval entry wound with an
really do.
abrasion crack,
Thanks.
Soft palate, back of mouth.
We need to add injury number 4. Yes, that's right. We do.
High
yes.
velocity, temporary cavity in brain tissue, small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds like it. No, it sounds about right. Small extent, yeah.
Opinion, fatal injury.
God, yeah, agreed.
And one last thing, we should amend injury.
Yes.
Ligament mark.
Yes.
New opinion, non-fatal.
Post-mortem.
Treatment.
Yep.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death.
Yep.
And the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
Yep. Ligament mark for the fractured hyoid bone. It was all true.
Yes, and the belt around his neck, the hanging, even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
You think so?
I did not just come up with this. I've had my doubts since you showed me the tracks, officer. Why did they carry him over?
Why not march him? Yeah,
There's no satisfactory explanation.
Good point.
There have been other signs too.
Hey!
Everything is too neatly designed.
That's a secret task. Nice.
Here, as we did, full-heartedly. Well, no more.
There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Okay. I will continue on very, very shortly. I just have to take a quick bathroom break. Be back. Okay. Alright. Maybe they just shot him while they hanged him. Who would do this? Why would anyone do this? I think I need to watch myself. Maybe the whole bullet holes fine.
To put him out of his misery? It's possible. But it does not explain all the other dubious things here. Lack of struggle, primarily. And maybe intellectually sloppy.
No, you're not.
For one theory at a time. And this just smacks of treatment to me.
Okay, why would anyone do that? I think maybe the bullet holes.
Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
Yes.
I am certain it has more to tell us.
Yes, it does.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
Yep. I think I need to wash myself. Yeah.
You really, really do.
Yeah.
Your room in the whirling tram with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
Yep. So what happens next?
We bag the corpse and carry him to the holding pen of my kinema. I can transport him to processing myself, but I will be gone for the rest of the day.
You'll be gone? What should I do in the meanwhile?
Work on the case. Tend to personal matters. Try not to do anything too dangerous. An officer needs backup in a neighborhood like this.
Yep,
I leave that choice to you. And one more thing. Great work, detective.
Thank you. Okay, so if we bag him and tag him and work alone for the rest of the day, which is like 3 hours, yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Go ahead, man.
Those beautiful enamel boots. You will never own the full set now.
I don't need to.
Rest in processing.
That's fine.
Oh well, in another lifetime.
Maybe.
I will need a little help carrying him. You take the hands. I'll take the legs.
Right on. Let's go. Okay. Fractured bullet and handwritten note from the fridge. Yes. Alright, let's try the
is written
verse.
with blue pencil on a piece of light office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Okay. Read the note.
Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio.
Yeah.
Somewhere safe. You'll
Where?
find the filament memory with the offsite copy in the frozen ice cream maker.
Ah.
ASAP.
Okay.
It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff. According to the note,
Someone named Silsov, yeah.
No. Perhaps someone who belonged to the defunct radio computer company.
Why do they leave a filament lying in a freezer?
Sounds like a question for a detective.
Detective. Yeah. Well, there's a filament
The
memory.
note doesn't specify.
Dang.
It's part of a radio computer. When not in use, filaments are stored at temperatures below zero.
Okay. I know where the frozen ice cream maker is, so I'll have to turn it off, open it up, and go from maybe open it up. If I can open it up. Let's interact with the bullet.
Is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCN stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found.
Feel the bullet through the bag.
The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold, even through the bag. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The Citizens Militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
What do I do with you, bullet?
The squished little thing has no idea. I know. You should find the gun that shot this bullet.
That is true. Yeah. Eat it! It's my friend. I'm going to start talking to it. It will keep me company. I'll call it Larry. Find the gun that shot it.
That sounds like something a police detective would do. First, you should learn all you can about this little guy.
Yes, we should.
Then find the gun that shot it and the person that gun belongs to. He used it to kill your victim. Neato.
Okay, I can level up, can't I? So, let's do the visual calculus then. Yeah. And then... Yeah, gotta find the murder weapon, wash off... Oh, I gotta wash off the death smell as well, don't I? Yeah, alright, cool. No worries. Sorry Cop 6, Boring Cop 3, Apocalypse Cop... Okay, alright. Yeah, I'm a moral communist, apparently. And very much on the side of... Oh wait, good cop / bad cop 11. Okay, that could say a bit of both. Inspect the bullet closer.
The jacket of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has been spat out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
So hence the 0.4 centimeter hole that was in his mouth, or in his back of the jaw.
You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard.
And the core?
It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in the wound.
Shit.
What's interesting about the bullet thus far?
It's a jacketed bullet close to 5 millimeters in diameter.
A jacketed bullet, which would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle, not from a muzzle loader like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Military breech.
Very interesting. You have an unusual military-grade bullet in your hand. Now all you need is to find a gun that could fire.
Ooh, that's a high. That is high for legendary. Try to determine what type of weapon to shot this. +4, have a similar rifle on hand. There you go. Aware of the name of the antique rifle you found. Cool. Inside of this came from a breech loader. Okay. And it's a white check, so I can always retry it. With hand-eye coordination, which is over here. And I can still level it up another 4 times. Excellent. Okay. Well, I guess we'll... Yeah, got it. Hopefully we don't fail. No, we don't. Okay.
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique.
And the make?
The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theatre of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago.
Oh, so this is an old rifle.
Incidentally,
yeah.
You have just
such a rifle. Yeah.
The dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable.
Yeah, right.
If it were, the bullet would probably fit the chamber.
So is anyone still making
No,
them? Yeah.
but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles floating around, usually broken. The quality was appalling.
Who uses them?
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
Okay, okay.
Back at the station, the lieutenant is standing at a counter, diligently filling out paperwork to hand over to a tired records clerk. You should share your findings with him as soon as possible.
Oh, yes. Alright, so that bullet has nothing more to say. Wow, okay. Look at a working firearm that shoots a 4.46 ammo. Okay. Maybe the pawn... Oh, yeah, should probably ask the pawn shop. Before we do that, I'm going to go back into here. Oh, also, give this another shot.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown...
Oh, it's high now. Excellent. Let's have a look.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber.
Boom. Ah, so they... interesting. Knocked the fence down to get through, but which car do they use?
Stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A.
Yep.
The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence. Left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
This is significant somehow.
Maybe. Probably.
Alright. Interesting. But we did it. It's good. Alright. So, what do you have?
This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner and an electric freezer.
Yeah.
The ice around it slowly melting.
Turn the ice cream
Turning
crank.
the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance, you hear water dripping.
Cool. Now try to crack it open.
Slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here.
Time for a pry bar.
No. This is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar.
Oh.
Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand.
Yeah, okay. Let's just try our normal... Let's just try the pry bar now and see what happens.
This orange machine is dead still.
Okay. No, we do need an actual pry bar. Okay. There we go. Okay. At least we know that. But also... Where is this bloody place where I can... Where? How do I get up there? That's what I want to know. Oh, maybe... No, because that's where I came from. Came down here and... Well, I hear a... Oh, yeah, that's right. That's oh, hang on. What's this in here? $2! Nice. And some magnesium. Yeah, I definitely needed the magnesium. I don't know. I really don't know. I would have thought that it would be around here somewhere, but it isn't. Like I said, unless it's that dice girl, which it could very well be. Could very well be. Alright. Whatever. We're actually going to talk to Joyce, weren't we? Yes. And then we got into all of that stuff. So, let's go back out. Also, useless couple of minutes there. Alright, so it's closing in on 6 o'clock in the evening. What have we got in here?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes.
Oh yeah, no, right. I don't want to get rid of the letter just yet. Ooh, hello. I've learned the common around surveys to see indifferent to your approach. Good. I want it to be indifferent. Oh yeah, that just takes me into there. I'm coming, Joyce. I'm a-coming.
You're back.
There we go.
Good. What can I help you with? Not an umbrella, I hope. I don't need one myself, you see.
Could use it. Neither do I. Pat, your similarly wet cloak. No need. Anyway, tell me something.
Of course.
You're on a boat. Tell me. Oh, I can't. Because I'm not.
More lessons
Oh, no, here we
in
go.
basic reality.
Low.
My favorite part of the day.
Very
Go
low.
ahead, ask me
Okay.
anything.
Alright. Elysium Kim debrief done. Yeah, let's not do that then.
Glad to have been of assistance.
I want it to be a little bit higher a chance of it actually happening before I try to do it.
Hello again, officers.
Is that bed?
Have you come
Oh
to
yeah.
admire my mural?
Is that bed in the call room yours?
Ooh. Not only have you found my address, you've discovered my biggest secret. I'm a coal miner.
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
It's not the nicest place, but I guess I'll have to do. Don't you have real home? Really, you're a miner. Cool. I have other questions.
Shoot, Piggy. It's
Oh.
what you do, isn't it? Ooh.
Hang on.
It doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, I'm doing nothing at all.
So you're a miner.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it never happens.
You don't have a
Does
real home?
anyone
Yeah.
in a city like this?
Okay.
Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
Alright, never mind. I've already gone through all of that, I guess. Head back to here. I'm pretty sure this is where I have to go after 9. This apartment area block.
Give me a moment.
And who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Oh, okay.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
Oh, good on you.
She hasn't spoken to anyone for a while. Even her sentences feel rusty.
Okay. Alright, and that takes me... Okay, so that takes me up to the balcony. This I can't access. I'm assuming... Oh, wait, no, I can actually access it because it comes all the way around. Yeah. Like that. Yeah. But I don't need to do anything. Okay. Oh, hang on. What's this? Book. 16 Days of Coldest April. What? Cover features a row of concrete buildings with a monochrome rainbow in the sky. It tells a rather excruciating story about two lovers during a period of ethnic unrest in Yugograd. Yugograd? Yeah. The book has been filed under psychological realism.
In your hands, you hold 16 Days of Coldest April by Yekaterina Dahl. The cover image shows a row of concrete apartments above which span a black and white rainbow.
Feels
Indeed,
heavy.
the book is unusually heavy in your hands, as though the cover were lined with lead.
How long is this book?
You flip through the book. The pages are thinner than you realized, and the type quite small and tightly set. It's nearly 600 pages long.
That's not too
Real
bad.
art is dense and difficult. If
Is
it
it?
didn't feel like you had to wrestle a suicidal bear to get through it, you weren't really reading.
I tend to disagree, but never mind.
The back cover is dominated by a black and white photograph of the author. She can't be much older than her mid-30s in this photograph, and yet, from this cover, the eyes of a sad old woman stare back at you.
Just someone who's lived a lot of life in a short amount of time, I guess.
In cold, detached prose, the author describes a scene from one of the Yugograd riots in the 20s. Youths overturned motor carriages and set trash cans ablaze, while heavily armored guardsmen dash in and disperse them in a flurry of baton blows. The Yugograd riots took place from 27 to 29.
Okay.
Fueled by ethnic unrest and the state's repressive tactics, these events are often seen as marking the end of a brief period of liberalization known as the Yugograd Spring. Like all such periods, it is frequently memorialized in art and literature.
I see.
As ethnic tensions run wild, a pair of young lovers meet each other on the street. Somehow, in the middle of all the chaos, they manage to lock arms and look into each other's eyes.
A pair of star-crossed lovers. Except we're not in Verona. We're in Yugograd.
It would physically hurt you to keep reading. Are you sure?
No, I won't suggest something grimy.
You've made the right life choices today, sir.
Put the book away. Alright, but I do have it, just in case. Okay. Yeah, can't talk. Yeah, right. Okay. Nothing there, nothing there. Oh. Another 25 cents, thank you.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging.
Number on the panel says 10. Okay. That was. Is that? Oh, hang on. Have I observed you?
A plaster cast
No.
depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
Communard lives in this room.
A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than the closet.
Okay. Ooh, a 9mm bullet. That's interesting. And some Sarah Merizian lounge jacket, +1 conceptualization. Let's have a look here. As opposed to +1 to your spirit and +1 to shivers. I kind of want. I mean, that's suave. That is dap. That is quite the dapper. But in terms of what I get out of it with my abilities, got to go the black jacket, the patrol cloak. Cool. Hang on. Cool. No, nothing. More balcony, more exit. Doesn't look like there's anything at all. Except for this bathroom. And there's nothing in... Oh, hang on. Magnesium and alcohol. Commodore Reds. So I've got alcohol. I've picked up alcohol. How about that? So now... where is it? Find booze and drink it. Find a bottle of alcohol, put it in your hand, equip it in the hand, and the magic will happen by its own. Okay. Well, Kim's not here, so... and I want you to be in there instead.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
Someone seems to have found himself a bottle of alcohol.
Yeah.
Here's where the magic happens.
Magic, yeah. Let's look at the bottle.
Light reflects off the green glass of the Commodore Red. The gods have been generous. Better pop it open before they change their minds. Wow. The gods of mass production have made this alcohol container laughably easy to open. A child could have done it.
Let's just have a drink.
There's a satisfying pop as the cork jumps out, and the hair on your back rises like an army at attention. You've been here before. Welcome back, detective. You're home now.
What will be the repercussions if I take that sip?
Nothing. Some mental stuff.
Mental stuff.
Nothing to be worried about.
+1 to
Physically,
physique, -1 to
you'd be
morale.
strong as an ox.
So, we can take a morale hit because then I'll just have some magnesium. And then it adds to my physique. So, cool.
The golden sun melts down your throat. Its rays filling your nostrils with sunshine. Your stomach melts from it.
But?
Into a happy, gooey mess. So does your mind. All the bad things are melting. You're you again. A real cop. A real detective. Incredibly well done.
Oh, thank you.
From the void we came, and to the void we must return.
No. That's the only time I'll be drinking alcohol, thank you very much. Unless it's absolutely necessary, but I don't think so. Ooh, empathy and suggestion are the only ones I can't do, apparently. And even then, I think I've already... Yeah, it's because I've already... Yeah, okay, so they are actually locked to me now, I think. That's a shame. But anyway. Getting through it. Okay. I should probably get rid of the alcohol now. Don't need it. So let's go to, because that exit will take me down. Yeah, no, okay. And then, yeah, no. All right, let's go to this balcony. Okay. What's that? Something locked. Also locked. Okay.
This door is made of metal and appears
to this is number 28. Okay.
Someone here really values their security.
Alright, so in 2.5 hours, that's where I go. Good to know. So I am right. It was here. Good. Good. So let's head out. wonder if I should sing karaoke. I feel like I should. While Kim's not here? Yeah. Get those pipes going. Actually, while I'm here.
Vigilance officer, what
No.
can this old carabinier do for you?
No worries, thank you for your time. Oh, there's probably some tar or tear in that bin. Yep, I was right. But then there's nothing else really here, is there? No. Okay. Do. Boop 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 boop. Boop 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 boop. Not gonna interview them while Kim's not here.
Can I help you?
By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
And why is that?
Absolutely in
the question, yeah.
First we find a sad banger.
Yeah.
Then we sing this place to shit.
Oh yeah.
Your body is ready, sire.
Oh, so we actually have to find a song. Oh, empty cassette case. I can't use it. Okay. Alright, so I actually have to find a song. Okay. Is that correct? Get hold of a sad song on tape. Okay. Don't know where I'm gonna find one of them. You know, I'm sure I will at some point, but. Now I can't, from memory, I can't actually go into there. Whoop, what was that? Oh, never mind.
The door is closed. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it.
No. Suppress the
The
edge.
murmur in your ears recedes slowly. Your breathing normalizes.
What was that?
You should
Yeah.
pick that fat, juicy cigarette butt from the tray, light it up, and smoke the living shit out of it.
The what now?
The living shit. Your mesolimbic reward pathway does not mince words. It wants smokes.
Am I a smoker?
Who knows what you are? A monster, a murderer, the gnome of Jeroma. You feel like a smoker, especially when you look at that juicy, succulent, seductive cigarette stub, still
Ew.
smoldering deliciously.
No. She broke the filter.
How very astute of you. This renders it ineffectual. You should look for a whole cigarette, or better yet, an entire pack. Strike that. A carton. Make sure they're all healthy and able-bodied. Then smoke them all.
No.
Good. Thinking about yummy cigarettes in your mouth is the next best thing. Make sure you think about juicy sticks of tobacco all the time.
No.
It doesn't count if it's not all the time.
No. My electrochemistry is clearly
And when you're
screwed up.
done thinking about them, graduate to getting them.
Nope.
Plus, smoking them gives massive bonuses.
Yeah, you say that, but no. Yeah, some cigarettes. No. No. Don't think. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's still smashed. Although, is there anything more that I can do with it?
The window stands broke. The morning light hurt. The morning light.
Nah. Okay. I don't think I want to sleep just yet.
The bed is still.
Yeah. No. Oh, I should. Ooh, yes. I can probably get the smell of death on me.
This is not the cleanest bathtub in the world.
Yeah.
But it's cleaner than you are right now.
Yep.
That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Yeah. Let's run a bath.
Slowly fills with water. The water beckons.
I'll undress, close my eyes,
The
and
water
submerge.
is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. A few beer cans are bobbing up and down along your flanks, like sad duckies.
Yeah, let's take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub, but it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Okay, well, let's just linger. Let it zen in the art of having a bath.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny whirls as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Imagine
you see
something.
the corpse. You can still smell the cadaver on you. It's going to take more than one bath to get rid of that stench.
Yeah.
Then, houses along a narrow street. A video rental. Darkness on the planet's curvature.
Same thing?
You see the corpse. Then,
Yeah,
houses, the waterline recedes as you stand.
Ah, level.
Now,
Wait.
your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
Okay. So. Whoop, there. Yay, done. Was it empathy and suggestion? I've already done them, haven't I, as well? Yeah, damn. So, let's just have a look at what is quite low. Let's just do... I'm going to do volition, because then that's all of the psych done. Yeah. So that's all psych done, and now we can focus on maybe physique and motorics. Cool. Alright. 6:30. Wait a minute. No, I can't. No, I can't pick it up. Okay. Nothing on the front plate rings a bell. Strange. Well, I mean, how long were you out and in a drunken stupor? Like 3, 4, 5 years, maybe more? Don't need to talk to any of them. Don't want to talk to the unions guys just yet.
The man ponders his...
Okay. So what we got? Sing karaoke? No. Call search the caller. For the clothes in the trash. Yeah. Track down the badge. Yeah. Joseph for lynching. Yeah. Victim's tattoos. Armor gloves. Yeah. Cryptozoologist. Commercial area. Malignant entity. Plans to live inside a chimney. Find a way into the chimney. I guess I have to find a way into the chimney then. It's probably best to do that while Kim's not here anyway. Because I don't think he really cares for that trivial stuff. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. We'll go this way. Okay. Probably need to equip my flashlight. There we go. Oh, no, same person would ever put their head into such a machine. If you say so. I don't know what machine you're talking about, but okay. I don't think there's anything new that I haven't seen.
Your flashlight, some of the writing.
No. Same with this.
The whole thing resembles.
Yep, no.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. It's dark and the echo is so prominent.
Oh,
it's
hello.
impossible to discern what the voices are saying or what's producing them.
What's happening?
Maybe it's coming from somewhere upstairs. You should investigate. Or maybe you're just hungover again. This sounded real, not imagined.
Yeah.
A hollow ring goes through the furnace.
Oh wow, I actually have.
Okay.
Whoopsie. And then just
a lush layer of coal. Now maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future Still, it's good to have this dirt on you. Real men wear coal for makeup.
So they're saying upstairs. I'm assuming not this. This is just a room. Need a special pry bar. That doesn't go anywhere. That's nothing. So it is upstairs. Which means it's got to be in. It's got to be up here somewhere then, right? Wait, are we talking? Like, is this the person? Is this who we're talking about? I tend to think it is.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a dye?
Yeah, where are we anyway? Yeah.
We're inside the chimney of an old central.
Thank you.
I know. But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone
More
else
or
is
less.
gone.
Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot
of them
spring to mind.
Oh yes. Okay. This could be the rest of the stream, to be honest, depending on how long this takes. This used to be a hair salon here, right?
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Well, that's unfortunate for them, isn't it?
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
Hey, don't tell me what I would and wouldn't like, thank you very much. I'd rock that shit.
A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad.
Exactly.
It's not about the haircut. It's about the confidence.
You're damn right. Chock full of it. Some would even call it egotistical. What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? Customers should have been more open-minded. I would never let you. Yeah.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
Yeah, I guess not. And what happened to the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym. It was Artemiteps Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club. Who was
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Fair.
Kuno? Who's Kuno?
He looks. Your guess is as good as mine. Who is Kuno? He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Yeah, who is good? Yeah.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's
Yes.
mouth? Yes, I heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How did the community project work out?
It didn't.
Yeah.
If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Well, was it?
You should have known it. It's not really full of that.
Yeah.
No one would store their drugs like that.
That you know of.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day.
Damn.
What could go wrong with this one, right?
Oh, I can think of a few things.
Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group
Oh.
that was producing snuff medias. Who would have guessed?
Okay, that was not where I was expecting that to go.
What's a snuff milieu? Trust me, you don't want to know.
I'll take your word for it, Half-Light.
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
What? Yeah, what is
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims.
Oh.
Some people pay good money to get off on it.
Nothing changes in her tone as she says that.
Yeah.
As if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world.
Must have just been desensitized to it.
What does she mean to get off on it?
Wait, people do that?
People do that. I believe the ICP got them.
Insane Clown
They have a
Posse?
special division that deals exclusively with Sub Rosas.
What's the Insane Clown Posse got to do with this? Shit.
It's the Copperpedia reporting in. ICP stands for International Collaboration Police.
Oh. Do they still have clown makeup on?
In any case, I don't think it's your job to worry about what happens on Milius. I probably shouldn't have even mentioned it. Things like that are better forgotten.
Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mouse like
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist?
Taxidermy,
No,
that's it.
Mostly just did drugs.
Oh, okay.
What?
For my police report.
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder.
Ew.
The smell was awful.
Yeah. That's what you like
Even
to smell.
You can probably do better than that.
I like to think so. Creepy mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights activists. I didn't know insects had any rights. Or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Yep. Chitin, that is correct. With
And
chitin.
you know how
Maybe not with the beetle
political
wings things, but I know
movements are
chitin
big
comes
in
from
the
beetles.
Occident.
Or insects.
The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And,
okay.
naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad some took it. I like insects.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Anyway.
You know, cockroaches are cool. Silverfish aren't. Spiders are alright. They're more arachnid than an insect, but you know. Slater bugs, you know, roly-poly bugs as well. They're cool. Ladybugs. You know, insects are cool, man. Praying manti, you know, they're awesome. Dragonflies. There's a lot of insects, a lot of cool insects. What's with the
They were
road-blazing
made
skis?
by a company called Slipstream.
Indeed.
After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tumotiri or Hashkor or wherever he is.
What does these transmissions
The
say?
usual, I imagine, that he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns. For Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those keys and blades are still lying around in the house.
Must have just missed a few
They
things.
were just the props. Why return them? Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
Fine. Found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the radio.
Yes.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
As in lazy?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. Well, I did hear them talking at times.
Well.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
Okay, that's a little bit over
She
the
sounds
top.
almost mocking when she says that.
I mean, it did look like it was quite impressive, yeah.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism.
No, I mean, you can't do that.
How the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on.
I mean, maybe in some parts, but this was more of a, flying too close to the sun sort of thing. Like, really big ambitions, but, the reality of the situation.
In the end,
Logistics
they
is a
didn't get
bit,
it done.
yeah.
They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Yeah.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult.
To a degree. Well, yeah. That's too bad. I would have supported him. The photos look great. Yeah, I would have supported him, actually.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
The result is 1.
Nat 1.
20-sided die.
Crit fail. Yeah, fair enough.
Anything else?
There's a terrifying taxidermied bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Okay.
The
Tell me.
place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Okay, what were their other ideas?
What were the other ideas?
Yeah.
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Why?
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Fritta does the same thing.
Yes, I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritta as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly. Yeah.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revachol ICT.
I see.
And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
Okay.
Of course not. It's terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
Okay.
Eventually, Revachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents.
That's the company name, Glacé 5000. It sounds like a it sounds like a something made in the late 90s, early 2000s. The Glacé 5000. It slices, it dices. it's marketing. I'm sure the bed was doing this, but the bed's scary. Yeah. I'm sure the bear was doing its best.
Maybe. Because the taxidermist who made that bear definitely wasn't doing his best, I mean.
Oh, no, 'cause he
He
was
said
fucked
that
up.
the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Okay.
Sounds cool. Scary. But cool.
What's a vision
It's
beast?
an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Oh, okay,
Until
like
you
a
need
spirit
to do
animal.
more drugs, mostly.
Yeah.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
I don't have a comment on drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Yeah.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
The temperature has dropped in the cover of the night. You see frost on the windows.
Oh, yeah.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've
more,
been here for a long time.
more about the intercom itself.
Right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine.
Okay.
I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires.
That's right.
Sorry about the confusion.
It's all good.
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her.
That's right. I haven't even written my name there.
Yeah.
As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Okay. Yeah, is the Whirling and Rags part of the same building
You
complex?
could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project.
Okay.
That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Doom commercial area. The darkness of this place is there too.
Interesting. A surname at East Delta Pinball will tell.
Right. It used to be a gaming arcade.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is an ancient failure, before my time.
Oh, wow.
I'm not surprised, however.
Okay.
My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Strange thing happened. I tried calling this company. Yes, someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics? It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress, or whatever happened, keep your cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
May have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly. That's
a
it.
prank is more likely, no? Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
Okay, I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
Oh, am I not
pretty
anything?
Sure, it still
Okay.
doesn't work. It can't be.
Can
Are you
I-
sure it was
yeah.
Slipstream? Oh,
Yeah.
right. But did this person say it?
Oh, okay.
It used to be.
It was too... Whatever happened, keep your
Okay.
cool. It's probably better to admit that it was a harmless prank.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
alright.
kids these days.
Let's
Sure,
just go with that.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
I've heard this
What
place.
else?
Do you know the people? Did you know the people that are doing commercial?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only
Yeah.
hear about tales of success.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
It's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually fail.
So Plaisance is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady?
Yes.
I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Plaisance is a wise woman. She has 7 E's trinkets protecting her against the curse. Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers. She has to deploy her to keep the company going. The curse is just buying a sign before it strikes against her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to investigate.
Ah, the Seminese trinkets, of course.
But it doesn't. This
Yeah.
is merely a sarcastic response.
Of course.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in racks? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like it's cursed.
And then there is me. I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Almost like those energies don't
it's because
actually
she's in cahoots with the demons.
No.
Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse.
The places thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress?
Probably.
What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
Nah.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
Yeah. Business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Yeah, true.
But I'm
But,
glad we got this
you know,
sorted out.
the truth
Anything
is...
else I can help you with today?
The truth is beautiful in its own right. It just, you know, if you're expecting some far-out fantastical truth, then you're going to be disappointed. Most of the time.
That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful, as far as we could see.
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Okay.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like them?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items.
I mean, it's Shivers, right? So I don't think I've given anything yet. No, I still got 3 lots to go. 17%, low, but give it a shot. See what happens.
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably
Close.
warm in here.
Let's just leave it at that.
Has begun to idly clean one of her carving tools with a dirty kerchief. The tool.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
listening.
Nope, nothing.
Helps
And
clarify things.
cool. You did actually. You did clarify a few things. Yeah. So report back to Plaisance about my findings. Time to do that. Oh, right. It's just the other side of the... I get it now. I get it now. Sad that it took me that long to figure it out, but we got there. Probably don't need to be shining the flashlight anymore. There we go. Alright, Plaisance.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker?
Mm-hmm.
Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She's not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself does need tearing down. She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
Yeah.
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
She said there's too many inconsistencies. She says just capitalism back onto the quirk of an economic system. It's a lie. The sources in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down there. Also, there are still ways to be fired. There is another entity more malignant pulling the strings of Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I'll cross paths with it.
Wait, what? The entire economic system is cursed?
I'm afraid that only world revolution can help you. Yes, the system must be cleansed. It's true within a regret. What I meant was I found the source of the doom. Forget about the economy. Yeah. Okay.
You found a way to fix our entire economic system?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about the building?
Okay, yes. I performed the ancient 70s disciplining rights of commercial areas doing no more. Yeah, I disputed the curse is definitely gone. I'm afraid I can only know the source, but you have to call something with that. I performed the ancient 70s disciplining rights of commercial areas doing no more.
Of course. I trust my Seminese wards and charms kept you safe while you perform the ancient rites.
Yes.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating. I can already feel the curse lifting.
There you go. Didn't need a lie.
Time until we're fully free of it, of course. But still, thank you, officer. Truly, you brought a better psycho-emanation.
It's all about how you word it.
And that's no small achievement.
Didn't need a lie. Just told her what. Like the only thing, and even then, like Seminese ritual. Maybe I did. Maybe I was doing my own Seminese ritual by talking to the dice making lady. So I mean, it's not so much lying as it is bending the truth a little bit, but or just a mission of truth of some things. A mission, not a mission of truth, but a mission of detail. That's it.
She
yes.
so badly wants this to be over. She would have believed anything.
Oh yeah, that too. Farewell for now, book peddler. So do we level up? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's go with... let's go endurance. Yeah, because that's pretty low. It's one of the lowest. It is the lowest. Cool. Done and done. Okay, so that was Plaisance. Yeah, I guess that's all in the other plant. Talk distance solution. Yeah, not doing that yet. Look at a working firearm. Yes, yeah, no. Joyce. Armored gloves. Oh yeah, done. Smoking on the balcony. Oh yeah, the victims' tattoos. You should probably talk to about 2 people about them. Wait, you have a photo there, maybe someone can ask them too. You should probably talk to about 2 people about them. I wonder if I can talk to the pawn shop guy. Actually, yes, I need to talk to the pawn shop guy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Talk to the pawn guy. Maybe check out the bin again. And depending on what the time is, you might have to end it there. Whoa. Hello, what's this? Scribble between the thighs of a page 3 girl. Oh, good, fun. Okay. Yeah, cool.
Hello, hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
Care to share your drugs with me?
Said you done it before, yeah?
I think I tried it once and liked it. I haven't, but don't worry, I can take it. I think I tried it once and liked it.
Here you go, man.
On the very odd
Yes,
looking.
darling. That's the coalition government ordained parolidom. Straight into your guts.
Wasn't expecting this outcome to occur when I went to him, but
Not
never
so
mind.
sure about this.
Wait, why wouldn't I be sure?
Because it's an anti-radiation drug, and you're a cop, not a post-apocalyptic scavenger.
That's true. But try everything once.
Of course.
Cool. Alright, well, I guess we'll leave. What's it do? +1 to psych, -1 to health. Okay. Good to know. What's here? I know that's a light.
You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others in rags, others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty.
Maybe I can find
Big
something
men
here.
on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks, the kind that would mow down a line of enemy soldiers in the blink of an eye.
Franco-Nigerian cavalry.
Yes.
Ah, experience.
A little
Cool.
worn around the edges, but I'm pretty sure it's fully intact.
Cool. And the
They're
blue
not
uniforms?
all blue. These figurines also wear gold coats and caps, complemented
Like
by
Renee,
greyish
yeah.
trousers. They are variously posed, wielding swords and rifles with bayonets.
This looks like Renee, the old guy playing.
That they
yeah.
do. The uniforms are precisely the same. Some even have the same shaped medals pinned to their chests.
What exactly are these?
Which ones? Ah, royalist soldiers from the time of the Revolution. The uniforms are
Time of
painted
the
a bit too brightly, I
revolution,
suppose.
baby. Okay. Too brightly. Well, maybe, yeah.
This set of soldiers isn't.
Maybe they're just really, really new.
A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're
Yeah.
probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers, revolutionary soldiers.
Ah, cool.
I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect.
Yeah,
when you
right.
place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Yes, the contrast is meant to be disheartening, as it ought to be. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it. It's impossible to win against the Girl Scouts. I forgot. He's bitching, made me. Which was more nuanced as it stands. I can't comment. I think that thing. Maybe. And then that was all coats, wasn't it? This thing.
What a shirt.
Yeah.
All other shirts.
Yeah, no, I don't need it. Okay, so he's not gonna tell me anything more, which sucks. But never mind. It's gotta be people who know about the tattoo. I just gotta find them. That's all. And actually, yeah, good point. Good point, brain, that I thought to myself. Who's to say they're even in Revachol? You know? Whoop, what's this? Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the watermark, keeping it open, and thus out of order.
Ah, so that's why it's not going to get fixed till tomorrow. Attempting to reconstruct what happened here. Oh, hang on, what is... Yeah, that's
whatever it is. The boy on the billboard seems very happy about it.
Yeah.
Goat milk a butter. The Samaran
Ah,
terrain makes
okay.
it easier to raise goats than cows.
Okay.
And the local goat farmers produce high-quality meat and dairy staples that add variety to other nations' diets.
Oh, cool. Alright.
It's an acquired taste.
Alright, let's see if we can succeed.
Judging by
yes.
the size
Just.
of the parallel lines of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a motor.
Ah, maybe the same one who smashed into the fence. Yeah, yes.
These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier.
Yep.
In front of the whirling rags.
My deductive reasoning is on point today. Let's look at the rat crater first.
Side slip marks
Yeah.
indicated that the vehicle
it's-
was travelling up the crater.
Bam.
at 35
Yeah, okay. Look at the roof of the shack. Did it?
Black
It went
marks
off the
on
roof.
indicate that the vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
That must have been going off. Must have been pedal to the metal. Look at the sloping metal roof panel. Yeah. And
The
just
panel
it's
served
just
as a
smack
takeoff
right in it.
ramp.
Yeah, right.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the sign.
The sign
Oh,
broke
they.
the vehicle's forward.
Ah, right. Okay, and they drove off again. They managed to get over. Wow, that's clever.
The butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How
within
recently?
the past 72 hours.
Uh-huh. So whoever drove this car has some. It's the 8th Hardy.
The vehicle made a loop and
It's the
vanished
8th Hardy.
fog along the coast. There are
At least I think so.
candidates: the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Caprice 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
Okay.
The Caprice 40 is a very popular model, with bank clerks, topping pie delivery drivers, secondary school teachers, cops, strippers dressed as cops, undressed strippers.
Alright, I get it.
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
Okay.
The Linear G22 is not a particularly popular model due to its peculiar proportions, which the manufacturer's design team probably thought about for too long.
So hopefully then it's the linear G22, because if it's of its rarity, how uncommon it is.
Follow the tracks to be sure.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're not going to be doing that today. In fact, we'll probably be doing that next week on our next Wednesday's stream, because for today, we will be ending. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Again, a little bit more progress. Still a lot more progress to be made. But yes, thank you very much for joining me. Game with love, play with love. I love you all, and I will see you next Wednesday. Same time, same channel. Bye now.